Moving on, in a bid to accelerate electricity access in Africa, the government of Tanzania and Mission 300 is hosting a summit with an unprecedented collaboration between the African Development Bank Group, the World Bank Group, and global partners to address Africa's electricity access gap using new technology and innovative financing. Africa is said to be losing about 4% of its GDP each year due to the lack of electricity. Thus, Stakeholders Forum in the Tanzanian capital is expected to provide solutions that could help 3 million people in Africa by 2030. Here's more in the report.
Of the World Bank.
The Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit is bringing together world leaders and development partner leaders to help connect 300 million people to electricity in Africa by 2030. Tanzania, the African Union, the African Development Bank, and the World Bank Group are hosting this event. Their focus is on making changes, finding funds, and creating partnerships to improve Africa's energy situation.
Mission 300 will underscore our shared commitment and universal clean energy access, reducing carbon emission, and supporting livelihood. Together we can drive a more equitable and sustainable energy for future, and this summit will be part of the solution.
The head of Africa's Development Bank says time is of the essence. Efforts are being made to invest in generating, transmitting, and distributing electricity. These investments aim to ensure that power is reliable, affordable, and available to everyone.
This is mission critical. This is a continent that actually loses 3 to 4% of its GDP every year because of lack of electricity.
Mission 300 aims to speed up bringing electricity to sub-Saharan Africa while ensuring that as energy sources diversify, they remain clean and capable of meeting rising demand. This transition is expected to encourage economic growth and create more jobs. Africa has the youngest population in the world, with 70% of sub-Saharan Africa under the age of 30. The head of the World Bank feels providing electricity to young people is an opportunity for the continent's growth.
If we can connect 300 million people over the coming years, not just to electricity, but also to digital access, we can transform Africa's potential for jobs for young people over the coming decade.
As the summit continues, leaders emphasize that time for action is now. With collaboration and commitment, Africa can overcome its energy challenges and light up the way for a brighter and prosperous future for millions. The outcome of the summit could set the stage for the continent's energy landscape for years to come.